If you're a hiker and you're visiting Boulder, Colorado, you've gotta hike up one of our 5 peaks. These are South Boulder, Bear, Green, Flagstaff, and Sanitas. Today, I'm gonna take you up the 2 tallest, South Boulder and Bear, in that order. Before we start though, do me a favor, go ahead and follow me on Instagram for more hiking and backpacking content. I'm there at Audie Payne, AUDIPAYNE. I'll put that in the show notes. And let's get into the hike, you guys. It's a beautiful day. It's gonna be awesome. So Boulder has 155 miles of trails. So for most of our hiking destinations, there are a few different ways that you can get there. Today, I'm gonna take you up these peaks in the most straightforward way possible, or at least the most straightforward way I know to get there. So you start at the South Mesa Trailhead, which is about 20 minutes outside of Central Boulder. This is a small trailhead, so sometimes it will be filled up even early in the morning or on a weekday. So if that's the case, there's another bigger parking lot across the street that you can also park at called Dowdy Draw. From here, you'll start walking up the Mesa Trailhead. There are a couple of small offshoot trails that you can take along the way if you would like, including the Homestead Trail and the Towhee Trail. But to make it easiest on yourself, just stay on the Mesa Trail until it splits with the Shadow Canyon Trail. At that point, you're going to take the Shadow Canyon Trail, which will be on the left. As you take the Shadow Canyon Trail uphill, the trail will actually split with the Mesa Trail 2 more times, but you want to stay left on the Shadow Canyon Trail. The trail until this point has been a pretty moderate, steady incline. But from the last split with the Mesa Trail, you go basically straight uphill for 1.5 miles. I should have mentioned this trail is no trail for beginner hikers. It is difficult, it is rocky, and it is sweat-inducing in my opinion. Very tiring. So anyway, it's actually 1.2 miles uphill from that last split with the Mesa Trail. And once you get to the top of that 1.2 miles, you'll see all of this burned wood, these burned trees, and you'll get to a sign where you can go left for the South Boulder Peak and right for Bear Peak. Each way, it's 0.3 miles, another uphill to these peaks. So since I'm doing both peaks in one day, I went left and I went 0.3 miles up, got to the top of South Boulder Peak. So gorgeous. I love this view. You can see the Indian Peaks. You can see Pikes Peak on a very clear day. It's so gorgeous. And this peak tends to be less popular than Bear Peak, so there tend to be fewer people at the top. To get to the top of Bear Peak, you turn around, go back downhill, back to that sign where you can go left for South Boulder and right for Bear, and this time you'll go to the right and you'll climb up to the top of Bear Peak. There is a little scrambling involved getting to the top of Bear. It's no walk in the park, but the views are worth it. Just watch your hands and feet because the rocks are kind of slippery getting to the top of Bear Peak because this is such a popular trail. From here, you'll climb down Fern Canyon and you'll be very happy I didn't take you up this way when you see how steep it is until it connects to the Mesa Trail, and then you'll hike back to the South Mesa Trailhead. Happy hiking! Let me know if you give this trail a shot.